Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Brooke from B's Budgets. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. Tonight we'll be doing our game night, so get your beverage of choice, get a snacky snack, and let's hop into it. All right, so I've got a little bit of chaos going on right now, but that's because you guys will not stop making amazing collaborations that I want to play every single one of them. And so I can't make decisions. And there are two new ones that have come out, and I am so stinking excited that I don't care. I have already said I'm going into 2026 stress-free. With that, I'm also going into 2026 and playing what I want, when I want, however I want, and no apologies. So there are a few, and I made myself little rules on when I can roll them in. So here we go. Let's start off with counting our money first. Let's get our stuff out of the way. I'm bringing in an extra $20 just because I'll be going on vacation. And tomorrow, because it's Saturday. Well, I mean, I'm filming this on Friday, but you'll be seeing this Saturday morning. And so, yeah, so I'll be going on vacation. So next week I will not have any videos, and I am taking a week off. So let's count our money, let's do our yearlies, and then we'll get into what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So for game night, with our extra $20, we will be, oh my. You think I could have done this to myself before filming? Absolutely not. Like to roll the dice and let future Brooke cook. Let her cook. All right. We will be stuffing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's get that into our cash tray. All right, we're back. Let me get a drink of my soda, and we're going to get into the beef. The beef that I have with all of you. I've got a bone to pick. All right, yearly. Yearly first. What did I say we're doing yearlies as? $10 today. Okay. And I did bring some color pencil. I got two green color pencils out. One for this video and one for itty bitties. And so we're going to be doing 10. So let's do this 10 right here. Yes, that's what I want. I want each one of these bubbles in this circle to be a different shade of green. I know that like some of them inevitably are going to be very close to each other, but I just want them all to be different. That's the goal. Okay. It's coming along nicely. I can't wait. This is going to be all green. And she's going to be pretty. All right. That comes from budgeting for me. Laura at Laura Bell Creations is also doing the challenge. I shouldn't say also. She's the one that started doing the challenge. That's where I seen it first. And then I seen it and ran right over and was like, yes, I need that in my life. And so we are doing it together. Okay. So for 2026, we have 1, 2, 3, 400 in prop, 10, 20, 5, 30. Okay, so 430. Coming along nicely. We are doing it. Okay, move yearly binders out of our way. I'm gonna put it right underneath my little monitor stand. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna get into game time, right? So we've seen game time, set all this up new for the year. I had some previous challenges that I rolled in. I set it so that there was 8 envelopes in here. I roll a die. I let the dice determine where we go. I do have some very big boy ones in here. Like, for instance, I have this one from Box Challenge. This is going to take a long time. I have the Casino Night Box Challenge, both from Dillaway Budgets. Those are going to take a very, very long time. I have Crack the Code in here from Frugality is Life. This is going to take a long time. I also have Saveopoly, which, as we know, created by the beautiful Pink Plum Budgeting, fellow Iowa girl, by the way. Anyway, I have Saveopoly. We know that's going to take a long time. I didn't care. I wanted to play them. I'm not going to be intimidated by their length of time. I don't care. I want to play them. And I'm going to play them until I get bored of them. Not bored of them, but until I don't want to play them anymore. And then I'm going to remove them. I'm going to play what I want, right? So with that mindset and with that thinking that way, you guys came out with, okay, I already created the save outlay, right? Then you guys do Survivor, okay? Love Survivor. It's one of my most favorite TV shows out there. Me and my fiance absolutely love Survivor. We watch it all the time. It's our show together, right? Has a special place in my heart. Had to get Survivor. Are you kidding me? It's like my show, right? So Maddie from Floating Funds creates this beautiful collaboration with 36 people to do Survivor, okay? So print that off. I gotta play Survivor. Are you kidding me? I love Survivor. Then I'm watching the other day, and Vicky comes out with Murder Mystery Budget Edition. What is happening, guys? This is my favorite board game. Absolutely, from when I was a child, my favorite. Nobody in my house likes Clue. So I don't get to play Clue, because Clue is not very fun playing by yourself. Well, guess what? Vicky's like, you know what? I got you. You can play along here, and this is a way you can play with yourself, and it's perfectly fine. But that's not the problem. The problem is you guys are creating too many beautiful things, and I want them all. I want to play them all. And unfortunately, my income does not allow me to play them all. So until I win the lottery, you guys aren't allowed to make any more stuff. It's too much. It's enough slices. Enough slices. Have you guys seen that meme? Please tell me. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. Enough slices. So of course I print this out because I'm like, absolutely, I don't even care. I'm angrily printing this out because how rude of you. Oh, there's just so many good collaborations, guys. And I feel like everybody is just on this like creative bug in January, and everything is so good. Like, it's so good. And it's like so good that you're like, I can't push that off. Like, I have to do this now. And then just like last video, then, yeah, you guys are going to listen to it because I'm angry. Then Anna Banana Budgets and Blue Kiwi Budgets comes out with an amazing monthly book. So I had to print that out. I swear my last week has been printing out collaboration after collaboration of collaboration. I can't keep up. I haven't even attempted to even think about the 100 days or the 100's sidekick tinies or the holiday mashups. Like, guys, you guys are killing me. I need to win the lottery. I can't play all these. Okay. So, rant over. Obviously, I'm kidding. Not really, honest. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm really not kidding. Stop it. They're amazing, and I love y'all for it. It's just, I don't have, look, I haven't even got these punched in here. I was so proud of myself of getting this book put together. I haven't even got to play it yet, and then now I got more to add to this. All right. So here's what's going to happen. I want to play Survivor, so I'm going to play Survivor. I am not going to play it because I don't know that I can commit to this every single week. So I'm not going to play it and pick a team and, you know, do that play along. I'm going to just play it whenever I land on it in my game day binder. So I don't want to go that route of picking a team or anything. So, although I am rooted, all these ladies are absolutely amazing, but I'm going to have to say I'm Team Brittany. I just, I love all these girls. I love everybody in this whole thing, but I'm Team Brittany. Those are my girls. It's got my Iowa girl in there. We got Lacey. I love them. Okay. And then we have a murder mystery. Obviously, I have no dashboards laminated, cut out, ready to go. But, I mean, I will in the future, I guess. So for now, here's what we're going to do. I do want to do Survivor. I do want to do Clue, Murder Mystery Budget Edition. So what I'm going to do is there's 2 games in here that I have been playing for a long time, and I'm kind of honestly not getting bored of, but I'm kind of just, I want to end them and bring them back at a different time. Because if I keep something around for a very, very long time and I get to where it's like feeling monotonous and it's not feeling fun anymore, then saving just doesn't become fun. I have to keep it fun. I have to keep myself fresh and engaged, and that's what I'm going to do. So obviously Saveopoly is staying. Chip Away is staying. I love Chip Away. It's an easy game. That's another thing I've got something for. Master Key is one that I'm going to roll out. So this comes from Save It with Shalonda. It is fun, but it is like a very short game, and I think that this has a better purpose in another game day kind of setup. So I do have the full set of all of Shalonda's games that she has created, and I think this is better when it's played in a whole, as in like she has a Price is Right whole, like every single game kind of situation. I think it works better in that kind of versus by itself. So if I land on Master Key, I'm going to play it one more time, and then I'm going to roll it out. Okay, and then one of these two is going to get rolled into its space. Okay. The other one that I'm going to be retiring is 654. I have been playing this one for a very, very long time. I do like it. I do enjoy it. However, I'm just getting kind of, bored of it. And I mean that in the most nice way possible. I don't at all dislike the game. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just ready to roll new, fresh stuff in and then entertain this later on. You know what I mean? So if I land on 5, I will do one more round of 657 or 654, and then I will roll in one of these 2. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. And yeah, but I have to roll on those to do one more round in them in order to retire them. And then if I do, then I'll make a decision later which one's going to come in first and which one's not. Probably Survivor, just because there's a lot in here, and I did print that all out. But Clue is my favorite. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen eventually, no matter what. So we're just going to let the dice decide what we're going to do. I want to go ahead. No, I'm going to wait till we're done. I got a little bit of Happy Mail. But this also is in my Happy Mail. So Brittany from Budgeting with the Ginger, she uses these magnetic bingo chips, right? And so I seen her using them one. I'm like, is that, like, that stick is picking them up. And then I watched another video, and then she had mentioned it, right? So I immediately went to Amazon, put it in my cart, completely forgot to check out with it. And then I seen another video of Brittany's, and I was like, oh yeah. So I went and checked out. So I did receive these. And so that is for Chip Away, right? Because I'm nervous I'm going to lose the chips every single time. So this way you can kind of just take your magnetic wand. But anyway, if we do land on it, I will be opening this. I will be deshelling it, and yeah, we'll be saving with that. So that is one piece of my Happy Mail. By Happy Mail, I mean my Amazon order. Is that considered Happy Mail? I mean, it makes me happy. Okay, let's roll. Let's quit rambling. I'll quit yelling at you guys for a little bit. And let's roll our dice and see what we're going to be playing. That is a 5. 4. Oh, there we go, right there. So 654 will be retiring after this round. This comes from Budget Nerd Co. or Reinventing Renee on YouTube. Let me pull the card. And so the premise of this is you roll all these dice. You roll 5 dice. And you have to get a 6, then you have to get a 5, then you have to get a 4. And then after you've gotten those, you only get 3 chances to get them. Then whatever is left over is what you save. Okay? We did not get a 6. So let's roll again. What is this? Oh, duh. The money came from this. Okay, so we did get a 6. We did get... Oh, I thought we had a 5 in there. Maybe not. Okay, last roll. There's our 5. And there's our 4. So we did get our 6, 5, 4. And so then the 2 that are left is what we will save. We got that right in the nick of time. So otherwise it would have been a 0 saving. So we got a 6, and a 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So $9. Do I have a 1 in here? I do. So I'm going to take a 1 back and grab a 10. And that retires out 6, 5, 4. So we saved $20, $40, $60, $70, $80. Nice. Complete. $20, $40, $60, $70, $80. $80. Okay. I just want to write that down. I mean, technically it's not a done challenge because I do still have all those spaces left, but I am deeming it as done. So $80. And let's see. $80. And anything that I complete today or tomorrow in itty bitties, I am getting ready to go on vacation, as I've said in all of my videos. I'm sorry for being monotonous. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it by now. But I am pulling all of my cash out of my envelopes. And in saying that, any done challenges that I complete, since most of everything I save for is for sinking funds, what I'm going to do, instead of, I'm tracking everything that I'm pulling out of my folders. Like I have these little trackers right here off to the side, and when I get done filming a video, I write down each individual envelope, how many 10s, 5s, 1s, 20s that it has in it, and then I pull the money out, and then that money is going to all go back to the bank. So then when I come back from vacation, I get back into my state, I'm going to pull that money back out, and then I'm going to fill my envelopes back up to what it was when I left. But for any done challenges, because they are usually going into sinking funds anyway, I've already discussed with my fiance, and what I'm going to do, instead of pulling that back out, paper clipping it back, putting it back in the done folder, I feel like that's just a little too silly. We are just going to go ahead and we are going to split whatever I have in between my two highest priorities, which is emergency fund and Liam's savings, which is my son. So that's just what we're going to do. And we're not going to worry about it. And first quarter's sinking funds may be a little smaller than others, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, you know. In the end, it goes into a high priority savings regardless. That's the whole reason I do it. Okay. Now, I have somewhere in all of this chaos, I do have the Survivor. Let me check in here. I do have the Survivor dashboard done and laminated and ready. I just don't know where I have put that. I'm not 100% sure. So I will have to look, but I think Survivor is going to get rolled into 5. And did I have it in the back? Because it was in here at one time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to find it. But anyway, 5 will be Survivor. And then whenever we land on Master Key, 3 will then become Murder Mystery. All right. What are we doing next? We got 6. Okay. 6. Oh, we have not gotten to do this one yet. Yay. This is Crack the Code. Okay. This comes from Frugality is Life. This is a big boy challenge. So how she set this up, she has an A5 version now, but this is the A6 version, the original one that she had come out with. I'm just gonna put my ones bank underneath here so I can see what's going on. And there is, I believe 50 or 52. I can't remember if it was 50 or 52 of these. Okay. I printed them all out. They're all laminated, but I just prepared, like cut out and got ready 12 of them. Did I do? No, 10 of them. And then I put those in here because there's real no reason for me to do all 50, get all 50 of them in here. I will complete them all eventually. But you know, I figured 10 is good to start off with. So the premise of this and how this goes is each one of these is different. Okay, so they have a different amount of numbers on them. So this one has like combinations with 3. Okay, our first one for Crack the Code, so we're cracking our code of our first safe, is 4 numbers, which means we need to roll 4 dice. Okay, we roll 3 times to try to get the combination correct. If we do not get the combination, then we have to pay $10 for missing the combination. Okay, if we get the combination, then we have to pay the amount for that. How I'm going to play this is I am not going to deem this done. This envelope 1 is not done, and I do not get to move on to the second one until all 3 of these have been cracked open. Okay, and as you can see, one of these is $25, $15, and $5, and then we have to pay $10 for any time we can't get it. This is going to save a lot of money. This is going to be a big saver, but that's how I'm going to play it. All right, and I just, like I said, I've got 10 of them ready, and I'm going to play it until I don't want to play it anymore. But I think this is going to be one that's definitely going to be a long-term savings for me, and I will probably just go into it and my games day one until, like, you know, until I take a break from it, whatever, you know, we'll just see. But we are going to start off with 4 dice, okay, for this one. And we need, okay, let's roll first and see what we get. Let's see what we're closest to. Okay, so let me pull these out. So we have 1, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so we have a 3 and a 4 in this combination. So 3 and 4 in this one. 2, 1, 2, 3. No, so let's go with this one. Let's try for the 3, 4, 5, 1. So we have the 3 and the 4. So we need a 5. Oh, wait, we have a 1. What am I doing here? Okay, so we only need a 5 to crack this code. Okay, so if we roll a 5, then we pay $15, and then that code is cracked. Okay, we have 2 chances to roll this 5. I think it's roll 3 times. I can't remember. If I get it wrong, I got it wrong. Okay, so there's chance 2, last chance 2. We did not get it. So where is my marker? So we got, let me make sure this doesn't match anything else. 2, 4, no. We have 2, 4, 3, but not a 6. Then 2, 1, no. Okay. So we did not get it. Look what I just did, Laura. Oh my goodness. That's probably the worst one I've ever done. I completely just grabbed the end of that with no cap on it. Oh my, oh my. So we don't have to mark it off because it's not like you only have to do that one time. No, you have to do that every single time until you can make the code. So we're going to pay $10. And then I think it's roll 3 times. Maybe we get more chances, and I'm making it really difficult for myself, but I'll check that out and see. Okay, so we'll pay that $10 for missing that code. All right, that's how you do crack the code. All right, let's see which one we're doing next. Get all these dice out of here. Get out of my way. 8, there we go. 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 is my Around and Around game from that's in my Etsy, and we are right here. Obviously, it's the only one that we have to scratch off, so I didn't put a marker on there because it's the only one. But I will pull my markers out because with the next one, we might need to mark where we're at. So the premise of this game, if you haven't seen it, is like a cakewalk. You go around and around. So you can start wherever you want to start initially, but then you'll need to mark where you left off, and then you'll roll a die. You'll move around the board, and if there's a scratch off on that number that you land on, you'll scratch that, save that amount. You'll keep then going around. If you land on one that's already scratched, you will either resave that amount, or you can roll a die, save the amount you roll, or you can roll a die times that amount, however you want to do. But how I play it is if there is an amount exposed, meaning no scratch off sticker, I just resave that amount, so then I don't have to think about it. Okay, so we are starting here. It's where we left off, and we are rolling a die, and we're moving 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a 6. Okay, so 5 and 6. And then I will mark it to let me know that that's the space that I left off on. So next time I come in here, I will move from there. This is my graffiti version. I do have, I think, I have 3 more versions, but this is a 1 to 8. So it's like in the medium range. I do have a smaller one that's 1 to 5. And I have a high one that's 5 to 15. Okay. So our graffiti one, I'm just going to leave these out just in case I roll on it again, and we'll count it at the end. All right. Next, we got a 4. Oh, that's one we were just on. Okay, so we're going to go again. Let's see. 3. 1, 2, 3. We got a 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do it this way for my brain. I know you're all screaming at me. But 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And 5. And then I'll grab that 10. Sorry, I know I have to do it a little weird way when it's like that, but it's the only way my brain's going to let me do it. So, all right. I am no math major by any stretch of the imagination. If you didn't get that by, I still have to count on my fingers. I don't care. I got no shame in my game. All right, 6. And we got crack the code again. Look at this. Okay. We didn't get to play this at all last time, but if the dice says I need to play it, I'm playing it. All right, back to our envelope 1. We have 4 dice. Let's roll and see what we get. We got a 1, a 4, and 2 6s. Okay, so we have 4, 4, 6. That would be 2 of these guys. Or we got a 1, 4. Or we got a 1 and 3. So let's go, what did I say? 4, 6. So let's go with the first one. And that one needs 2 and 3 to complete it. Because the other one is also 2, 2. So that's the one we went for last time. But let's go ahead and try for this one. So we need a 2 or a 2 and a 3. Not or. We need both, Brooke. Okay, there's our 3. Okay, so we have 4, 6, 3. So we need a 2. Come on, 2. Woo, we got it! Yay! Yes! That's exciting. I love that. I did not think we were going to get that. That's awesome. Okay, so I will mark that. We cracked 1 code. Woohoo! All right, love that. All right, okay. That was fun. Okay. Let me let that dry. So now we have 2 more that we have to crack before we can move on to the second envelope. So see what I mean? This could get very pricey. But it's so much, it is fun. All right, next we just did 4. We're not doing 4 again. And 4 is my challenge anyway. So 7. Or we did 4 2 times in a row, actually. Okay, 7 is a Wicked. And so Wicked comes from Janelle over at Janelle Ray Budgets. And it's this big, huge savings box that has about 1 billion cards in it. And it's going to take me 14 years to complete, but that's okay. We're here for it. And let me pull a card and see what we're going to do. Play Wicked Dice Game. Okay. That's a roll and save. Roll a dice to see who will win. Glinda or Elphaba. Is that the dice game? Shut the box. Dice. Roll a dice and save the amount for the row. If you get a bubble, save, and then you determine. Is this the dice game? Or is it like a card that's any of the dice games? I'm going to go with this one because it just says dice right here. So I'm assuming she's labeling that to be this is the dice game. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, so this is just a roll and save. And then like a... What do you call it? A dice race. There we go. And then when you reach one of the bubbles, then you determine how much you save. So let's make our bubbles 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Should I make them 5? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make them 5. because this already is going to be a big boy saver anyway in every single one of these, even if I was just playing it by itself. So let's roll a 6-sided die. And of course we're going to start off with 6. Yep, that's right. That sounds about right. I think I roll 6s more than I roll anything on my dice. If I was to average it out, I roll a lot of 6s. That's why anytime like I play a knockout game or anything like that, I always choose 6 as my number, because it is the most likely going to be the one that I save, or roll, I should say. Okay, so $6 there. All right, then we will need to keep this card. I think it's gonna be a long time before any of these cards get discarded, so let's put her back in there. And let's see what we're going to next. Then 3. Okay, so here's Master Key. So this is the other one we're retiring out, and it will be replaced with Murder Mystery. And so now how I'm going to do this is if I land on these envelopes again, then that's when I'll play it. So, all right, for this one, you write in numbers 1 through 6. So we're going to start off with 6, 2, 1, 3, 4, and 5. And then you mark them off as you roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And whichever one unlocks first is the one you pay. Yes, you'll save the amount of the one you unlock first. Okay. We got a 4. Another 4. 5. 1. We got another 1. 4. What's with? Come on. 3. We need a 2 or a 6. Oh, that landed sideways. That's 5. 2 or 6. 2 or 6, I said. You're not listening. I'm going to switch you out. Okay, you're going bye-bye. 2 or 6. 2 or 6. There we go. Okay, so we unlocked this one first, so we'll save $5. Grab that other 5 and get that 10. All right, so we are at $12 in Master Key. So I'm going to erase these while I still have it. I try to put marker on here to like make sure that it stays, and then that way I could just mark it off with the dry eraser each time. But the problem with that is the dry eraser marks or takes the Sharpie off, so that doesn't work. So I have to fill them in each time, which kind of stinks. But okay, so $12 for this one. And again, that will be going into, I'll be taking all of the done challenges from today and tomorrow's video, and I'll be dividing those into emergency fund and Liam's savings. Okay, so we've completed the 2 challenges that we're rolling out of here, and then that means that place will be 3 will be Murder Mystery. I'll have to get that dashboard cut out and put in here, and then 5 will be Survivor. And when I land on Survivor, I'm gonna play it by the weeks. So if I land on Survivor, I'm gonna play week 1 and then game, and then I will cross that one off, and then next time I land on it, I'll play week 2. And that's what I'm gonna do until, you know, there's 36 of them. So, and that's just how we're gonna do it. All right, let's roll our 8-sided die and see what we're gonna do next. 4. What is going on with 4? I've already done 4 a bunch of times. That one was 5. 5 is Survivor. Guess what we're doing? Okay. Okay, I didn't think I was going to land on this today, to be honest with you, so I wasn't mentally prepared for this. Okay. So, Survivor. Did I put these dashboards back here? No, of course not. I don't know what I did with those dashboards. I do have them floating around here somewhere. Okay, so week 1, right? And I feel like most people have played this already. Okay, so week 1, is from Maddie from Floating Funds, the creator of this Survivor, or the host of it. So this one is a time to race against the clock. Set your timer for 1 minute and set up your dice tower. See how many numbers you can mark off before the timer dings. Okay. I watched Maddie play this and she rolled more than 1 dice. So I think we're going to do, should we do a 2 or should we try it with 1? Let's try it with 1. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I'm feeling froggy. Let's leap. Okay. I don't have somebody here to help me with the timer, so I am going to time myself here. So, let's put on here for a stopwatch. No, wait. Timer. We need a timer for 60 seconds. Come on. Come on. Oh, duh, Brooke. You got to do 1 minute. Okay. So we have 60 seconds. I'm going to add 2 seconds just for the start of all this. So I can hit start. I can put my phone down, get my dice ready. Does that make sense? I'm going to move this out of my way. I need room. I'm already feeling nervous. All right. I've watched a few people play this, but listen, I do high pressure of my job every day. I can handle this. It's just some numbers and dice, Brooke. So, all right. I need a marker. Let's do pink. Let's do pink. Pink always makes me happy. Pink is lucky for me. Okay. All right. We got 60 seconds to get as many of these as we can. We need to mark off a minimum of 28 numbers. All right. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to set the phone right here so you know I'm not cheating. Now, how do I want to do the... I'm gonna roll over here so that I can mark with my left. I feel like I'm getting myself more worked up than what this is. Okay. All right. Come on. Relax. We got this. All right. Ready? Go. Okay. 4, 4, 2, 5, 4, 5, 1, 5. Come on, 5, 5, 5. 6, 2, 1, 5, 4, 1, 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 4, 4. Do I not have any more 4s? 5, 3, 3, 6, 5, 3, 3. Oh. Okay. Whew, that was stressful. All right, let's see. Oh, this is going to be hard to add up without messing up. Here, let me grab a piece of paper. Okay. Start. Okay, hold on. How am I going to do this? Okay, we're going to start like that and try to count this correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was 8. No, I'm going to grab one of my trackers here. Come on. Okay, there's 8. Are you guys liking this really elaborate counting system? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No! Sad. 24. I failed. Week 1, mission 1. Rude. I should have done 2 dice. I feel like 2 dice is cheating. All right. So maybe that was my fault for setting myself up for failure, saying I could do it with 1 dice. All right. So now we are supposed to, I believe, pay what is left. I don't think so. Absolutely not. Look at all these 6s. That's not happening. So let me just count how many balloons are left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 is still a lot. So we're going to add 6 and 1 together. So we're going to save $7 for Survivor Week 1. Failure. Put it on there. Fail. Rude. Okay. Again, I think this is one that you're going to need to do it with more than 1 dice. Now, obviously, there's people that can do it with only 1 dice, but I think it's going to be one that's a little bit more like you need to have 2 dice going. Okay, so floating funds is complete for week 1. So we are going to cross out week 1, and that starts off our Saving Survivor. And let me, I moved all my stuff out of the way. Like, where's my binder? Okay, so $7 is going into this envelope. And we will move on to the next one. I don't need that right here right now. I won't need it unless I land on it again. So, all right, let's see what we're going to play next. Come on, Savopoly. What is going on with 4? I've already played it 3 times now. I'm not doing it. 8. Oh, we have not gotten to play into our casino night yet. So, this is our casino night. And just like the Wicked, this is a box challenge from Dillaway Budgets. And we'll pull a card and play her out. Let's see. We got to search and find. I like that. I don't have to think. And it is $1, but it does have bonuses down here. So let's do $1. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do the 4. And put that into its envelope here. Now, because this is such a big boy, do I just want to do 1 bonus? And what's the little cherry? I feel like the cherry up in the corner means something. Let me see here. It's a little sparkling cherry. Yep, find the cherry, save the amount of your choice. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So, hey, I seen it. That's all that matters. Oh, I want to do this one in red. It's cherries. Let's go ahead and just save $1. Okay. $1. All right, and then I'm going to put this back in here, but then I'll make a decision later whether I'm going to do, because there is so many in here. I feel like this is going to take 3 years to get through if I do all the bonus. Even if I was like doing just a dedicated savings to this, it's going to be a long saver. And as we've already determined by the 2 that I've completed, I am not patient enough for the long ones. All right, what are we doing next? What is going on with these dice? I don't understand. Come on, give me something new. A 4 again. What is happening? 1. Yay! Savopoly. What I really wanted. You know, I said, I'm going to let the dice decide, and I'm not going to worry about it. And now I'm over here yelling at the dice because it's not deciding what I want it to decide. Kind of defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it? That's okay. Welcome to my world. Okay, so Savopoly. This comes from Pink Plum Budgeting. And this is on her Ko-Fi. For free, mind you, guys. And it is an amazing setup of Savopoly. And I truly love it. And I have a feeling, because I love this one so much, it's going to have to roll into its own dedicated spot somewhere. I like it being in game night, but with it being such a big boy one, I think it's going to have to be something that's going to be like a specific amount comes to the table and it's going to just be for Savopoly kind of situation. But that we will cross that bridge when we need to get to it. Right now, I've just got the big boy challenges hanging out. Where's Karen? All the way down at the bottom. There you are. I got the big boy long challenges in there, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. I'll roll until I want to move it into different videos. Okay, so we are doing our Savopoly. Let's go ahead and roll our die and see where we are going. 3. So 1, 2, 3. We got Vermont. And Vermont is $2, and that completes Vermont. So okay, so Vermont Avenue is completed. Now I need to make a decision. How do I want to play this? Do I want to mark them off and then skip over them when I go around the board? Or do I want to leave them empty and then pay like $1 anytime I land on them? But then it's going to come into a thing where it's going to take forever to get through them. So we're going to mark them off when we've completed them. We're going to mark them off. And we're going to skip over it when we go to run the game board. So then that way we can actually complete everything. Because if we leave it open, this could be literally take 14 years. Okay. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3. We got St. Charles Place. And that completes St. Charles Place. Nice. Okay, and this is pink, like a pinkish. Yeah, kind of like that. I think these are actually like a maroon. Well, no, they're like that color on the board too. All right, so 5. And I know I played 2 in these, but I wanted to play a little bit. Because I also said I'm going to play as much as I want when I want. I'm just going to let the dice decide where I go. I'm just going to do what I want. That's what I'm trying to say. 2026 is going to be a year of me doing what I want. All right. Let's do one more roll, and then we'll move on to another one, I guess. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pennsylvania Railroad. So our railroads are in the back. And that's B&O, short line, Pennsylvania, right there. And these are each $5. Okay. I was just looking at the free parking, sorry. Let that dry, and then we'll grab that $5. All right, Savopoly. All right. Then we will put our marker on Pennsylvania so I'll know where we left off. And can you believe, listen, Lacey called me out. She said, Brooke, did you really just start Savopoly at the free parking, not at the go? And I said, no, surely I didn't do that. There's no way. So I went back and I watched it, and she was right. I started at free parking. I was like, what? Oh, these, this camera does something to our brains when we turn it on. It just turns to mush. Okay, next. That was fun. 3. 1, 2, and 3. What was 3? 3. Oh, murder mystery. Yes. Okay, where did I put it? Hello, Moto. Where did I put it? Oh, over here to the side. Why? I have no idea. Okay. Murder mystery. Yay. This comes from Pink Plum Budgeting. It is in collaboration also with, it's hosted by Pink Plum Budgeting and Budgeting with the Ginger. I'm so sorry, Brittany. It's hosted by both of them, 2 lovely ladies. And then they collaborated with Budget Your Life. So Eva from Budget Your Life, Kimmy from Kimmy's Corner, April from April Fresh Start, Blue Kiwi Budgets, Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and Bookish Mama Budgets. Okay, so here is all of our list of suspects. So we have Eva, Dawn, Lacey, Vicky, April, Brittany, Kimmy, and Lindsay. And the murder weapons are desk vacuum, paper trimmer, bling pin, dice tower, scratch tool, desk pet, cash tray, and bag of dice. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely love it. And then the rooms are den, kitchen, basement, porch, office, living room, attic, and bedroom. Okay. So this is played just like Clue, and that the game board looks identical to it. So she did an amazing job. All these ladies, you guys did an amazing job on this. I'm sorry. I keep saying she as if it was one sole person. I apologize. Okay. So we start, Lacey, let me make sure I start on the correct spot right here. Start. I got it right this time, girl. Okay. So we are going to roll a die, and then we're going to decide which way we're going to move. I think I'm going to roll a 4-sided die. I think 3 is a little too small, and I think 6 is a little too big. So let's go with a 4-sided die. We'll see if I remember that next time. Probably not, but that's okay. All right. So let's roll our 4-sided die, and we got a 4. Okay. Now we need to decide. Do we want to go into a room? Do we want to make it into another area? Because we could also go in, let's see, we got 4. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could enter the basement. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the basement, and then we can eliminate one of the rooms. Okay, so we got a 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then I'm going to roll. I chose the high version of this. She has a high version and a low version. I chose the high version just because I wanted the numbers to just stay 1 through 8. And I'm going to roll my 8-sided die, and then that's going to determine which room I'm going to eliminate as being part of the murder mystery. Okay. 4. Of course. What is with this dice in 4s today? Okay. So I gotta go pink, guys. I can't help myself. I know everything is pink, but I can't help it. Okay, 4. So we are gonna color out 4. That's a pretty pink too. Okay. So then we're gonna pay 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so it did not happen in the kitchen. All right. Now, I am going to go again. I don't care. Now, I can choose to come back out of the room when I roll and go through the board. Or the basement does have a secret passage to the office, so I can jump right to the office. And I could do that. I could do eliminate another room. Let's do that. Let's do it. I mean, that's how you're supposed to play Clue anyway. Okay, perfect. We got a 1 anyway, so we're going to roll and move to the office. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to roll in our room an 8-sided die and see what we're eliminating. 5. Okay. So in my murder mystery, it did not happen in the living room. It also did not happen in the kitchen. Okay. So kitchen. And then we're going to save $5. I'm going to go one more time, and then I'll move on. Okay. So it did not happen in the kitchen, and it did not happen in the living room. That's where we're at. Let's roll our 4-sided, and we got a 2. So for 2, we're going to come out of the room, and then we're going to go 1, 2. And we landed on draw a card. So for draw a card, I can either choose a list of suspects or murder weapons to eliminate one of these. I think I want to go list of suspects because we need to narrow this down and see who did this heinous crime. All right, let's roll our 8-sided die and see who we're eliminating. 4, of course we are. I don't know what this is with this dice in 4 today. Okay, 4 is Brittany with budgeting with the ginger. So Brittany did not commit this heinous murder. Okay, Brittany. It wasn't you. So we will get $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And then we'll move along, even though I want to keep playing. I love. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of my little indicator marker things on right here. And just so I don't confuse myself, I'm going to cut it right there. to size, because otherwise I'm not gonna know what I'm trying to say, which square I'm trying to say that I was on. There we go. Does that make sense? I might have to replace those every time, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It'll all work out. It's fine. Okay, so that was Murder Mystery. Yay! We got to start our two new ones that I've really wanted to play. So, get this money organized and we will move on to our next game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have $12 left. So let's see what we're going to play next. And we got a 3. Oh, looky there. Murder Mystery again. Oh, darn, I'm so sad about it. Okay, I will only play this once, though. Yeah, this method is not going to work, because then that whole sticky part, that's okay. I do have little flags. I'll figure something out. All right, let's roll our 4-sided die and see where we're going to go first. So 1. So we only get to move once, and there's nothing really we can do with that. I'm going to go more this direction right here, so then I can work my way to entering the living room. So we're going to pay $1 for that. And then I'm just going to stick my little sticky guy right here. I think if I just use the indicator, and I just remember that I put the sticky part of it, you know how like the flap only has like the end of it is sticky, the rest of it's not sticky. If I just remember that the sticky part of this flap is the one that I'm on. Now, will I be able to remember that? Who knows? All right, next. We got a 5. Okay, what's 5? Come on. What is 5? Oh, 5 is Survivor. Ooh, the only thing is I don't think they've even started playing week 2. Is that going to be a problem? Because I don't think anybody's done week 2 yet. I mean, that's okay. I'm not entered into this and playing this as a contestant, so I think it's fine. Okay, so week 2 comes from Kim with budgeting with Kim. Okay, and so budget with Kim, we roll a die 3 times. The higher number you roll, the more points you earn. Okay, so 12 to 15 you get 20 points, total 9 to 11 you get 10, total 8 to 5. Okay, so is it supposed to be, are we supposed to get over a certain amount, or how do we save for this one? I'm going to wait on this one because again, guys, I don't think anybody's gotten into week 2 yet of Survivor, and I don't want to play a game that's not yet like active kind of situation. Does that make sense? And the reason I wanted to roll it in now is because I figured I'm going on vacation next week, so that puts me like 2 weeks behind. And so in the Survivor game that they are currently playing, because I also need to watch. I like to watch the one that made the challenge. I like to watch them play it so that I know how it's intended to be played. So we're just going to skip that one. If we land on 5, we're just going to skip 5 for now. I need to let a couple weeks build up on that. I think I might have jumped the gun a little bit with starting that one so early, but I got excited. Okay, 1 is Savopoly. So we're going to come back into Savopoly here. But that's okay. I got a good start on it. Or I got to at least do that first week. So that was fun. Okay, Savopoly. Karen, where are you at? There you are. Right there. Let's see. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got New York Avenue in New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Alright, I'll stop. I don't know why I just broke out all of a sudden in song. Okay, so for New York Avenue, we have a 1, a 4, and a 5. Should we just skip the 5? Let's do the 4. We'll go right down the middle since we can't decide. So 4. Ew, that yellow or orange does not come up. That's the only orange I have. I do have this one, but I feel like it's going to read more red. Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is. No, it kind of looks right. Because this one's just not showing up at all. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, we're gonna set that up there. Set you up to the side, and see what we're doing next. We got 8, which is our casino night. Pull a card. We got scratch and save. Ooh, exciting. Oh, that's right. Last time we got scratch and save. Okay. I thought Wicked has, I think, 2 scratch and saves. That's why I was just double checking to make sure this didn't have 2 of them. Okay. So $5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're not going to save a bonus on this. I do not know that I'm going to do very many bonuses on any of these box challenges, because these are already, with no bonuses whatsoever, these are already going to be huge savers, right? And so I don't think the bonuses need to be done. And maybe once like I run through this, because I always keep all my stuff. I re-sticker my stuff. I take marker off them, especially Janelle's binders. I absolutely love them. Like, they're good forever. And so maybe like then if I'm wanting to roll it in later on in life, you know, and I'm just playing that as something, you know, then maybe. Okay, so we have $2 left. So let's, ooh guys, I must have been yapping. My battery just died. I don't think my battery's ever just died in one video. I've either been very talkative, which is very likely. I mean, come on, have you met me? Anyway, we have $2 left. Let's see which challenge we're going to be putting it into. Of course, 4. It rolls 4 again. Okay, fine. You want it that bad, you can have it. All right. I was hoping we didn't even get to play chip away. I didn't even get to play with my cool new magnetic thing, but that's okay, because my 2 challenges I was super excited to get started. I did get to start on those, so I'm not going to complain at all. I had an absolute blast. Okay, we're starting here. We'll probably have to get into our IOU folder, but that's okay. So 1, 2. That's what we have it for. No. Okay. All right. I mean, I say no, but you know what's going to happen. It's only $1, which means I only have $1 left. Which means whatever we land on next is definitely going to need an IOU. Alrighty. Let's see who's getting the $1 and the potential IOU. Are you kidding me? Like, you're actually... Oh, okay. That's Murder Mystery. That's Murder Mystery. Okay. I had to think. I was like, is that Survivor or is that Murder Mystery? It's Murder Mystery. I thought that at first landed on Chip Away, because I was like, are you kidding? There's no way I could play Chip Away with $1. Okay, so we're on Murder Mystery. We know that we left off here. So let's roll and see how many spots we're going to move first before 1. Okay, we're just going to move this marker right over here to this 1. And then next roll, I'll be able to enter into the room, because it says enter room, but you have to have another one. You know what I mean? To get in. And that worked out absolutely beautifully. Like, I couldn't have wrote that any better. Okay, so $1 for that. All right. And then I just moved my marker over, so then I know to start there next time. Yay, that was so much fun. Okay, let's count up how much we saved, and then in each one, and then I've got a little bit of Happy Mail to open up, and then I will let you guys go. Okay, so Chip Away sadly didn't get anything. We will count Saveopoly after this. So our Murder Mystery is starting us off with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can you tell I was excited to play it? So 15. Then our Around and Around got 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Even though the dice tried to make us get a billion. Where's the 3 that was in here before? Shouldn't it have had 3? Oh no, did I pull that 3 out and set it off to the side while I was playing it and then forgot to grab it and it got rolled into something else? Probably. That's probably exactly what happened. So what I'm going to do is wherever it landed, I'm just going to call it good. I'm just going to go right into my itty bitties and I'm going to go into my IOU and I'm going to pull that 3 out, or pull $3 out and just put it in there for accuracy. Because it did have 1 scratch off of the $3 scratch off one the last time we played our game day binder. So it is supposed to have 3. Wait, how do I know? Because I didn't even add those up. So we did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, and then here's the 3. What am I talking about? How did I think that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know why, because when I lifted this up, there was nothing inside the envelope, but it's because I pulled the money out when I was playing with it to set. Okay, never mind. Listen, I don't want to hear it. You hush. I got it together eventually. Survivor started us off with $7. Should have been way more. I failed. I should have done 2 dice. I should have known better. Crack the Code actually got to get started this time. Wait, where's Crack the Code? Oh, duh, in Crack. Okay, we'll count Crack the Code here in a minute. Wicked has got $6 in it total. And then Casino Night got 2, 4, 5 in it. Why are these not in its envelopes of what I rolled it on? What is happening? What is happening with me? These all have folders in them. Why would I? Brooke, you're going a little crazy. What am I doing? Come on, get it together. This goes in the envelope, Brooke. Duh. Janelle spent all that time cutting these, making these into envelopes. What are you doing? You're just running wild with the money. All right, Casino Night goes into its envelope. Apparently, I wanted this all to be saved separately. I mean, it's not a bad idea to like combine it all together. So, oh wait, that one has its accurate 5. I forgot we went into this one twice. I need to find other thing that we did in here. I did put the $1 for the cherry in here. The scratch and save, that's what it was. Okay, $5. So this envelope now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. There we go. Oh my brain. Okay, so then we will count our 2 external binders. Savopoly. Let's see, nothing here. Vermont saved us $2 and completed that one out. Okay. St. Charles Place was 5. Start that one out. New York, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nothing here, nothing here. Come on, baby. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Was it Reading Railroad or Pennsylvania? I don't know. One of the railroads got $5. I think it might have been Pennsylvania. Okay, and so that is everything for what we saved in Savopoly tonight. And then Crack the Code actually got to get started. That's exciting. I love that. And it saved us $15 tonight. So yay for that. Okay, now let's get into our little bit of Happy Mail that I have. I showed you my magnetic bingo chips. Then we have, I marked out their address, just left the name. So don't freak out. I mean, you can see my address, but I don't care. I don't care. You come visit me. I'll say hi. All right. This one was an order that I placed from Budgeting Introvert. Okay. Okay. Apparently my paper cutter split open that one as well. Okay. So we got Budgeting Introvert. So, oh, didn't even notice a little paper clip on there. Okay. It says, thank you, Brooke. Your interest and support of my little shop means more to me than you know. I hope your purchase helps you reach your goals. Love, Share. Aw, love that. Pretty card. Then we get a You Matter sticker. Absolutely. Then a little freebie, a $50 save with the conversational hearts. Perfect for Valentine's Day. My order, let me set that off to the side. And then this is what I ordered. There's a little witch in all of us. I love it. Then, oh, this image was so pretty to me. This like purple autumn, I don't know, sweatshirt, whatever material. Excuse me. I just thought it was beautiful. I had to have it. And then this witch like at the library. And then girl, spill the tea. I absolutely love this with like the black little tutus that they have, the split dye hair with the black and blonde hair, the black scratch offs, the black bow around. I love everything about this. It's super cute. All right, so that is my order from the Budgeting Introvert. I love it. Thank you so much. Then let's move on to, GP Odds and Ends. So I did include everything that I had purchased from her on Black Friday. I included it in all my giveaway. And so then I was like, well, now I don't have anything. So I did purchase, and she's really quick on shipping usually. So I did purchase some more stuff. And there is a few in here that I wanted to have for you guys as well. So whenever my giveaway ends, I always throw in extra stuff. So especially with my binder bundles, they're just binders, but I kind of want to, why is there a green chip in here? What does that mean? What is that? I'm confusion. Is this supposed to be like a scratch off tool? Oh, cool. Cool. That's awesome. Anyway, so some of these are with the intention of also still throwing some more into the giveaway. So I do want to, like I said, I did do the bundles, the binder bundles for like people that were needing or wanting binders, but I do want to throw some stuff in there to like get started and stuff with your binder, you know, and obviously I'm going to put my stuff in there, but it is nice to always have like a little bit variety of whatever. So anyway, so we got these bouncy bucks, these little place cards. They're so cute. 100, a 500, and 1,000. Love that. It says, Brooke, as a small business, every order means so much to me from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting my shop and shopping small. Thank you so much for choosing my shop again. Of course, I absolutely love GP Odds and Ends. Hello Winter Roll and Save freebie. And I love her stuff. It's like such a good size, and she does fronts and backs. It's just an easy, good challenge to like having giveaways, and she does great shipping. Her prices are always very reasonable, and I love GP Odds and Ends. I've been saving with GP Odds and Ends stuff for a very, very, very long time. So it's very like old school to me, and just, you know, it's just a loyal Etsy shop that you can rely on anytime you need anything. Okay, so I got the pizza versus taco. So you got tacos versus pizzas. Loved this image. I thought it was super beautiful. I'm not a big drinker anymore, so I don't even remember the last time I've had a alcohol beverage, but I do like wine. I do like all those things. I just can't tell you the last time I drank. I'm getting older, and drinking, I can feel it the next day, hardcore. So I kind of just like, am like, what's it worth? I mean, what's the point? And me and my fiance work opposite shifts, so it's like, it's not fun to just sit and drink by yourself. There's no fun in that. Okay, it says the most wonderful time of the year. But I do love the image. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Then this one I did have in the giveaway, but then I did not have one for myself. And I had to have one for myself because the back side of this cracks me up. Alone but happy, stupid Cupid. Nope. And then the side, all like cutesy, happy, Valentine's Day. And then, no. I just love this one. So this one I'm keeping for sure. I thought this image was beautiful. And then you got a color each icon and save on the back. This I also included in the giveaway, so I wanted to have one for myself. This one I also gave to you in my giveaway. I wanted to have one myself. Then we have a spooky savings and a trick or treat color and save on the back. Same thing with this one. I included it in my giveaway, but I did not have one for myself. April showers. I thought this one was cute or pretty with the like thunderstorm in the background. Then this ice cream for savings. Absolutely loved this. And then on the back, it has a little build your ice cream sundae. Thought this one was super cute. This one wasn't in her shop when I originally had placed my order for the giveaway stuff. So I went ahead and just got two. So one for you, one for me. And then this wine and cheese and grape vineyard I thought was super beautiful. And then it has a wine and save on the back. That's cute. And then this winter gear. Love this one. I love the image. I thought it was super pretty. And then a winter fun scratch off on the back. So it's like a little ice skating and then a little ice skating ring. Anyway, so I will go through those and see what I want to throw in. These ones I'm keeping 100% for sure. But you know, I did already set up my giveaway, but I did see a few more that I wanted to throw in there just to keep it jazzed up a little bit more. And this one is true Happy Mail. So this one comes from Fox Savings. And she did message me and say she was going to be sending me over some Happy Mail. So that was exciting. And I did go on her Etsy and oh, you want to talk about stuff in my vibe, my love. She's got a lot of pink and black. She's got pink and black like bows and lace and otters. And oh, I'm going to, after I get back from vacation, I told myself I wasn't going to order anything after I had cut myself off of ordering, because I don't want a bunch of packages showing up while I'm on vacation. I just don't want to deal with that. I don't want to stress about it. And so when I get back from vacation, I am going to be hitting this shop up. She has some beautiful stuff. I highly suggest running over there. You need to check her out. It says, Happy Budget Buddy. The Happy Mail comes straight from the heart. I love supporting fellow budgeters and sharing creative ways to save. I hope these challenges add a little fun and encouragement to your journey. Keep being amazing, Michelle. Again, Michelle, I want to thank you so much. I absolutely I love Happy Mail, and I'm so happy you thought of me, and it warms my heart and means more to me than you'll know. Okay, so we have Treat Dealer. Love that. Utterly adorable. Yes. Like I said, guys, she had otters over there. Look at them. Oh, I love it so much. She sent me her 2 otters. Oh, I kind of had a feeling. So when she said, I sent you over some Happy Mail, and then I went straight into her shop because I was like, oh, I didn't know Fox Savings had an Etsy shop. And so I clicked over there and I'm like, okay. So she said she's gonna send me some stuff over. So I'm like, well, one, I had vacation coming up and I was already in my no buy, you need to stop, because I don't want mail showing up. But also I was like, I probably should wait, because if she's sending me Happy Mail, she's probably sending me, you know, one of the otters or something. And so I wanted to wait to see, and then that's when I'm gonna go ham. But look at them. Are you kidding me? I love them so much. Thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I truly do. And don't you worry, I'm gonna be hitting up your shop when I get back from vacation, because you have got some stuff that are straight up my vibe. And otters, like, are you kidding me? Of course. Like, of course you have good taste. But anyway, that is all I have for you for Happy Mail. And I just want to thank you guys again for joining me on a game night video. I know I'm chatty Cathy, but you know, like I always say, you should be used to it by now. That's why I tell you to get your snacky snack and your beverage of choice at the beginning of these videos. That's your pre-warning of like, hey, buckle up, baby. But that is all I have for you. So if you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe down below, become a member of my channel. If you like the video, give it a like, leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next one. See ya!